Hey, you, I need you to hit the subscribe button below.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear myself. No vainglory.
And all my people say, ow!
Okay,
Yeah. This is of the Lord.
12.
Judah.
Big bottle of Glenfiddich, sip moderate.
Yeah.
BHI bad ox, we the opposite. No ops, no flops, no ostriches. Got it locked from the bottom to the top
Okay,
of it.
fresh out the womb, I was throwing the 12. When I tell you 12 got 'em, I ain't talking about jail. Big Jews with big Jews, and we teaching the truth. We don't only prophesy, but get busy and boost.
Okay,
So the first question was, who are the Pharisees? Who are the Pharisees? All right. So the Pharisees, put it in today's term, they were just another set of Israelites that believed. They had a position of authority given to them by the Romans, which we'll get into that. But they were just a sect of Israelites that believed certain things, and they actually taught the law. So let's prove it out of the Bible. Let's go to Matthew 23. And let's read verse 2. I'm going to prove that part first. They were religious leaders at the time.
The book of St. Matthew, chapter 23, and verse 2. Saying, the scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat.
Right. The scribes and Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. From there, let's go to Acts 23. Acts 23, verse 6 through 8. Remember I said that they were a sect of Israelites that believe. They didn't believe what everybody else believed, just like we had camps today. Some people believe certain things. I'll give you an example of that.
The book of Acts, chapter 23, and verse 6.
Uh-huh.
But when Paul perceived that the one part were Sadducees
One part was Sadducees.
and the other Pharisees,
Uh-huh.
he cried out in the council,
Uh-huh.
Men and brethren, I am a Pharisee,
Uh-huh.
the son of a Pharisee.
Uh-huh.
Of the hope and resurrection of the dead, I am called in question.
Uh-huh.
And when he had so said, there arose dissension between the Pharisees and the Sadducees.
Uh-huh.
And the multitude was divided.
Why?
For the Sadducees say that there is no resurrection,
The Sadducees said there's no resurrection. Read.
neither angel nor spirit.
Uh-huh.
But the Pharisees confess both.
So the Pharisees confessed both. They did believe in the resurrection and angels and so on and so forth. So it's showing you they had a certain thought belief that wasn't the same as other people. They had a certain belief system. And what does it say? Who are the Pharisees? And then it says, why did they judge Jesus like a court system? So when you read the Bible, where does America get its court system from? Anybody know? They got it from our system that we have set up. So that question is, why do they judge them? Because that's our custom. That's how we judge matters. Let's get the origin. Let's go to Deuteronomy 19. Deuteronomy chapter 19, start at 16 and read down.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 19 and verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
If a false witness rise up against any man,
Start at 15, I'm sorry.
verse 15, one witness shall not rise up against a man for any iniquity.
So one witness cannot rise up against any man. One witness cannot rise up against any man for iniquity. Remember, what were the leaders, what were the Pharisees looking for? They sought what? They were seeking what? What were they seeking when dealing with Christ? Well, yes. No. Think about the question I just asked. One witness cannot rise up against a man. There you go. There you go. They were seeking false witnesses because one man's account don't hold no weight. You got to have multiple people that see or heard the same exact thing. All right, read.
One witness shall not rise up against a man for any iniquity, or for any sin, in any sin that he sinneth. At the mouth of 2 witnesses, or at the mouth of 3 witnesses, shall the matter be established.
Right. That's why I remember he was asking him. He was going through the questioning. He was asking him, and Christ wasn't responding. Because that's what you got to do. You got to do a diligent inquisition, as it says. Read down.
Verse 16.
If
If a false witness rise up against any man to testify against him that which is wrong, then both the men between whom the controversy is shall stand before the Lord, before the priest.
Before what?
The priest.
So you have your side, you have your story, your side of the story. That's a courtroom. That's what we're seeing right here. Read.
And the judges.
And the judges. Read.
Which shall be in those days. And the judges shall make diligent inquisition.
Right. That's right. When you watch the courtroom, the judge is going back and forth. When you watching who that Judge Judy Bishop always use? Yeah. Lynn Toler. They're getting that set up from our Bible. The judges make a diligent inquisition. Well, why'd you do this? Well, why'd you say that? Where's the documents on this? Where's this? When did this happen? On what date? What time? How much did it cost? How much did you pay? How much did you give? That's why we got to understand when the Bible says we are the judges of the earth. We have lost our understanding of who we are as the children of God, as the Israelites. This is what we got to get back to. Read.
And behold, if the witness be a false witness, and have testified falsely against his brother, then shall ye do unto him as he hath thought to have done unto his brother, so that thou put the evil away from among you.
Right. So when you're dealing with a false witness, if somebody was to lie and your punishment was supposed to be death, they get death. And the reason why you dealt with it like that is so you keep people from trying to do things of that manner. They're like, hey, it ain't worth it. It ain't finna put my life on the line on a lie, because you know if you lying or not. Now let's get the example of that. Matthew 26 real quick. In verse 59, I think it is, where it says they sought false witnesses. And y'all already know the story when he got, they were inquiring what was going on.
The book of Matthew, chapter 26 and verse 59. Now the chief priests and elders and all the council sought false witnesses against Jesus to put him to death.
Read.
But found none.
But what?
But found none. Yea, though many false witnesses came, yet found they none.
Right. A lot of them came up and it's like, man, we can't use these stories. These ain't even adding up. Right. Christ wasn't even white. You said you saw a white dude do that. So that's what was happening. They was trying to find false witnesses, and that's why they judged it, and they was questioning Christ, and they was questioning the people, because they had to do it according to our law. You got to do it the right way.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. I.U.I.C. has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. I.U.I.C, we deliver the truth.